Hey guys, it's Jeannette. I hope you're all doing well. I want to do a quick video showing you guys all of my notes for my advanced pathophysiology course that I took for my Master's of Nursing program. And it was all in a 12-week semester, so a short summer semester. And I had to take 5 exams in about 12 weeks. So I just want to show you what it looks like. So, and then I will also discuss my blueprints and kind of how I studied for this course. All right, so let me show you. I ended up with 3 big binders and a notebook. So I will talk to you all first, kind of the first ones that were filled up. So this was my first binder. It has exam 1 content on there, and that's what it looks like. So each of the main module topics that were taught in exam 1 have a tab, and then I utilize some other page flags to help me organize my notes. So then this is what a page looks like when I used to do 1 slide at a time, and then now a page and what it looks like when I do 2 slides per page. So again, I utilize those sticky notes so that those may have been, or the page flags may have been, to signify that it's on the blueprint, or maybe I remember it being on the exam. So that's just for exam 1. And then let's move on. Is it exam 2? Let's see. Okay, sorry, I think that one had exam 1, 2, and 3, and then this one just has exam 4. And it's the same kind of setup. I still have to kind of write on the tabs just so I know where things are. Again. And whenever I am going, working in that exam, so for instance, if I'm on exam 5 content, then I print those notes out, and this is the little binder that I carry around. And again, it's from Target, and it has inside pockets where I have some extra, what do you call these, index cards, some planner stickers. I put some sticky notes here, giving me, those have exam dates on there, so they're easy to find. I have my syllabus in a sense, or my course schedule there, so I know what's due. And then, like before, I have my exam 5 content on there, and this is about 19 lectures, so it was a lot of info. So at the end of everything, I either create a blueprint, either from the blueprint that the teacher provides, and it's just a list of topics they really want us to know, because they most likely will focus on that during the exam. They want you to obviously study everything else, but sometimes they have to help you focus in your studying for the actual exam. So they do that, and I end up making these. These are anywhere from 30 to 45 pages front and back typed notes and answers, in a sense, for the topics that are listed on my blueprint. So I have them each color coded. So I love the color. So again, obviously exam 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what I do is, when I am studying, the sticky notes I use in my planner or the list of things to do, I write down the topics here. So let's say I have to read chapter 1 on the cell, then I write that there, and as I do it, I check it off, and then I move that little sticky note on here so I know when I quickly grab for these in the future. I'm hoping that maybe when I need refreshers or to reread things, especially for boards and all of that, I can just kind of go back to my blueprints, because most of the most important information is on here, versus having to dig back through the binders. So I'm hoping to keep up with this strategy and just end up with tons of blueprints. And if I need to think about content that came up in exam 3 of pathophysiology, then I'll just be able to go and find it and just pull out the blue one and review that. So again, that's what it looks like. I kind of write down my grades as well, and also circle the grade, my final grade in that exam, especially if there were some questions thrown out or if I earned some bonus questions. So let me show you what's in one of my packets. So again, it's the title page of my blueprint packet, and then I have the actual blueprint list just with the list of items, and I use it to check it off. So when I'm closer to the exam, I'll look at the blueprint and just skim down and see what I know. I'm like, okay, do I know enough of that? And then I check it off, and whatever I don't check off, then that's what I will focus my studying on. So it just kind of gives me a checklist to make sure that I have reviewed and know the content to the best of my ability before the exam. And then this is where the typing begins. So I just highlight the topics you put on the blueprint, and then I type the notes. And then when I study, I go ahead and write in my handwritten notes all around it. So I don't know if you can see all that. Can you see that? There you go. Yeah. Let's see. And then if I need to make flashcards, sometimes there's certain things that the best way to learn it is through a flashcard. I'll have a stack of I don't know, these 8x5 flashcards that I create with some of the information on certain topics. So that's what that looks like. And then I kind of tuck it in there. And then any extra notes. So these are some notes that I took on my iPad. So as I'm studying, maybe I'm utilizing YouTube or some online resources, or even, let me see, even Quizlet. Like sometimes Quizlet has really good index card or flashcard stacks with information that I'm reviewing for the exam. So then I print it out, and this is everything that was covered in exam 1. That's pretty much the same for everything else in my blueprint stack. And I don't know, I feel better having one little packet to review than a big binder of so many pages. So it's the same amount of content, but in my mind I feel better, and I can kind of focus on the blueprint maybe 2-3 days before the exam, and then obviously as I'm learning the material, use the notes from the binder. So I hope you got something out of it. Let me know what you do to prepare for your exams. How do you study? If you have any questions, leave in the comment section below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the videos. Bye.